Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Bailey Middle School here in West Haven. Tonight, we're commemorating the 2020 graduating class from the 8th grade and their accomplishments. I'm thrilled to be back here as your speaker because only 5 short years ago, I was in the same position as all these young men and young women and sitting in the same seats. I'm also really excited to be speaking tonight because there's nothing that fills me with a greater joy and pride than being a representative of the West Haven community, and that's what I get to do here tonight. Fortunately, tonight's not about me. Tonight is about these young people in front of me and their accomplishments. And tonight, these people are taking the next step. By taking the next step, I mean these people are taking the next step in terms of continuing their education. Tonight, I'd like to speak to everybody gathered here, the students, faculty, teachers, parents, family, and friends, about why education is so important. Education is empowering. To empower somebody is to give them the authority or control to do something. By its nature, education is empowering. Abigail Hunt, in a 2013 article in The Guardian, noted that women are more likely to affect social change in their community and control their own destiny when they have a higher level of education. This shows that going to school is beneficial for all people, regardless of your class, race, and obviously gender. What education is capable of doing is evening the playing field, allowing all people to have an equal voice, regardless of where they come from. Author Jim Cummings, in his book Empowering Minority Students, says that teachers actually hold the key to empowering their students. By graduating tonight, each of these people in front of me is taking the next step towards empowering themselves. And yes, they did have a lot of help from their teachers, who do a great job in this community. But really, it's about them taking this on their own. Each young woman and young man in front of me holds the key to their own empowerment via education. This empowerment will have an impact throughout your high school and college years, but it is not something that will simply leave you after that. Your education will help you for the remainder of your life. Education is an investment. For a lot of people, this is in terms of dollars and cents and the amount of money that they spend going to school and paying back their loans. But in actuality, the biggest investment that is made is in terms of time. Being a great student will require a major time investment. Lots of late night studying, reviewing for exams, and extra help sessions. But for those who are willing to do it, it will be ultimately worth it in the long run. A 2018 article by Smart Asset confirmed this, noting that people with a professional degree earn on average more than $1,052 per week than those with only a high school diploma. Now, these figures just are to serve as a reminder that education is very important and critical to the life that you will live. This is not meant to scare you or say that you are in some way wrong if you choose not to pursue a college or graduate education. Well, yes, the tangible learning is important. The people that you are doing it with are just as, if not more, important. To prove this, I ask each student to ask their parents about this following tonight's ceremony. I guarantee you that your parents will attest to the fact that the people that they went to school with still hold major roles in their lives. This is where your education will be its most fulfilling. These rewarding relationships enable you to have a good life. The way I see it, your life is not about a contest of who will make the most money. Instead, it is about who will enjoy it the most. And these rewarding relationships, like I mentioned, will enable you to do so. While yes, your education is critical in terms of your interactions with others, it also plays a major role in terms of your own self-identity. Education will allow you to follow your dreams. An article in the Princeton Review, published in 2018, noted that there are over 1,800 majors available at different colleges and universities in the United States. This shows that education is an avenue for people to pursue whatever it is that they love. And for all of us, that's not the same thing. There is no need to study a traditional subject to find that traditional job, because there is no tradition. Everybody has something else that they love. I encourage each student to find what it is that they love, take that and run with it for the rest of your lives. That is where your education will be fulfilling. And that's the beauty of our education system. Not everyone is passionate about the same things, but everyone is passionate about something, and this is what we need to capitalize on. Take advantage of this. Americans fail to realize how beneficial an education in this country is. This is something that people strive for around the world. U.S. News & World reported that for the 2018-2019 academic school year, there were over 1 million students enrolled in the United States colleges and universities. This shows how desirable an education in America could be. This figure demonstrates the growth over time of foreign student enrollment in United States colleges. As you can see, this is something that has gotten more popular over time, with the percentage of U.S. enrollment, the orange bar, going up as well. This demonstrates how important and valuable getting a good education can be, as well as how rewarding the opportunity to do it right here in the United States is. This is something that I encourage all of you to do going forward. Before I leave tonight, I encourage the students in front of me to stay focused. Yes, it is exciting that you all have graduated from the 8th grade, and your parents, family, and friends who are gathered here tonight are very proud of you. Rightfully so, they should be. But this is not the time to rest on your laurels and reflect on how good you have done. This is the time to look ahead. It's important to look forward to the beginning of your high school career, because that will shape the type of education you have, and ultimately, the type of career you have, which will play a major role in the type of life that you have. To close, education will even the playing field for all, stay with you forever, and allow you to be true to yourself. I challenge each student in front of me, like I did 5 years ago, to revel in the feeling of empowerment, cherish the relationships that you have with one another and will continue to grow throughout your high school years, and no matter what, never forget to be you. Thank you.